So this is the book that we were given with our kit, and it's a great book. It has lots of great information, and it has lots of fun math games in it as well. I'm going to demonstrate quickly one that in here is called Sleeping Bears, but I don't have bears. So I usually use some gems, and we call it Gems in the Mine. Crystals in the mine. So these are the crystals that we got in our kit. You could also use counters. These are the counters we got in our kit. Or gems, and these are the gems that we got in our kit. So they get a 10 frame, which is we also got in our kit. And a handful of crystals. So I give them a handful of crystals as a partnership. And then I tell them, make sure you have 10. And so they have to count them. And so they can just count them, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can put them on the 10 frame to count them and make sure that they have 10, whatever works best for them. And then they need to tell me if they need more, how many more they need, or if they have too many, how many they need to give back to me. So I would have to give back 3 of them. I also made these little trapezoidal prisms out of just cardstock from the dollar store to use as the mine. So one of the partners hides some of the gems in the mine. The other one isn't looking, and then they look and then see how many are left and see if they can figure out how many are in the mine. So this is for making combos to 10. They can put them on the 10 frame. That's why they have it. They don't always want to use it, and that's up to them. And so then I see that I have 7 here, and I know that there's 3, but I can also just look over here and see that, oh, there are 3 missing. So I would guess that there are 3 in the mine, and lo and behold, there are 3 in the mine. And then they take a whiteboard that they also have, and they write the equation that goes with that. And so it can be, they could do, oh, there were 7 on the board, and there were 3 in the mine, which makes 10 gems. Or they could do, oh, well, there were 3 in the mine, and there were 7 out of the mine, which makes 10. Or they could do, well, I had 10 gems, and then I had 7 left out here. So that's how I knew that there were 3 in the mine. Or I started with 10 gems, and I know that 3 are in there, which is why I have 7 left. And so they can do any of these. And sometimes they like to argue with each other. No, this is the way you're supposed to do it. And I remind them that they can do any of them. All of them would be even better, but they don't usually do all of them. And so that's the gems in the mine. If I don't have the gems, I might just go into the numeracy cupboard or something and grab something. I think we did leaves in a pile one time because I found some little leaves. But you could use like any small manipulative, and the 10 frame helps them use 10 frames and also helps them figure out the combos to 10 if they haven't got that yet. So that's the crystals or gems in the mine game task.